sing along with her? Yes, you would. Are you kidding me? Okay, I keep thinking about Simon Cowell, like what he would say. He'd say, honey, you are going to be a star. Now, I might try to sing like that in the shower. Wouldn't that be amazing? All right. I know you guys would much rather probably hear her and some of these other performers than listen to us talk, but we have one more phenomenal performance by the Lady Lightnings, and then we're going to do a conclusion to wrap this up before you go out, giving you some strategies to move forward. So, Lady Lightnings, delight us. One more number, please.
What you got the ball? What you got the ball? All in it, all in it, all in it. We put it on good. Tick tock, then bounce it, bounce it. Yeah, don't stop, then bounce it, bounce it. Grab that butt, then bounce it, bounce it. Rock out the hard road. Tick tock, then spin it and find it. Then man, I want to work like you. Then I stop, look for how you attack it. Shake that booty, baby. Turn it round and round. Spin it, take it low and make it touch the ground. Such a cutie, baby. Let me see you roll. Spin it, girl, that make me wanna take you home. 369, the douche bang wine. The monkey threw the bag on the street, got line. The line broke, the monkey got choked. They all went to heaven in a little rowboat. It's growing cozy.
Scroll it, close it, click it, cross it, crack it, update it, name it, read it, keep it, print it, scan it, send it, fax it, name it, touch it, ring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it, buy it, use it, break it, fix it, crash it, change it, upgrade it.
I feel more energized now. I do. Whoa. All right. We just want to kind of sum it up, and I'm going to ask you first, Carlos. So here we are, the most depressing day of the year. They started out, like you said, gung-ho and fell off. So what can we do moving forward? Give them some strategies.
Yeah, the biggest thing, guys, is just change your mindset. Everybody's mindset is usually, I'm going to go ahead and say it, negative, right? Because if we're negative, we're less disappointed when things don't happen. So what I want you to do is change your mindset to becoming more positive, all right? It's easy. Just be positive. Smile. Say hello to people. Just be a great person. And that's what I would tell you to do. When you start to do those things, wonderful things start to happen. And instead of saying I used to, say I will, all right? So instead of saying I used to, say I will. Or I should, I will. No more I should. Say I will. Instead of I can't, turn that into I can. And when you start to say those things, you start to change that mindset. And that's the biggest strategy that I want you to take home today. It's that simple. I can and I will. And love your fellow neighbor. All right? Thank you very much for coming.
In your programs tonight, I have put bookmarks in here, and I'm going to tell you these are just real quick tools I use with my clients, the 12 ways to excavate yourself. And these are tools that you can use to reinforce these messages. The first is to live your values. Know who you are, know what's important to you, and live your values on a daily basis. The second is to embrace beauty. Open your eyes and look around and see the beauty that's around you. See the beauty in your friends, your family, what you already have. Pursue your passion. We've talked a lot about aliveness tonight. pursue your passion and pursue it with a fierceness. Love what you do. If you don't love what you're doing every day, then really find some strategies. Start to think about how to make a change in that. Be in choice. You get to wake up every day and choose, as Carla said, to be happy. Choose you get to be in charge of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. Those are yours. So be in choice. Practice gratitude. Great tool I use with my clients is if you are feeling down and things aren't going right, make a list, 25, 50, 75 things that you are grateful for in this moment. Practice gratitude and tell the people in your life how grateful you are for them. Ask for what you want. Sometimes we need to just ask for it. Don't expect people to know what it is you want. And remember, if you do not ask for what you want, it is an automatic no. If you do ask, it might just be a yes. So ask for what you want. The next, trust yourself. Trust those intuition, the feelings, that little voice inside your head. Trust yourself. Clear the clutter. Whatever, if it's mental clutter, emotional clutter, the things on your calendar that are eating up your time, clear the clutter. And have playmates. We talked about the playfulness of children. Have playmates and choose your playgrounds. Try it anyway. The thing that holds us back, fear, being scared. I like to say to my clients, be scared and do it anyway. They may sit there and say, I'm scared. I'm like, okay. So what's the first step you're going to do anyway? So try it anyway. And the last thing is celebrate your successes along the way. Build in rewards and splurges along the way. And celebrate. So often we work so hard to get these goals, we don't stop and say, yes, I did it. So celebrate your successes along the way. Thank you.
Well, I just want to say I'm very grateful that on the worst day of the year that you all took the time to come out. I mean, I was wondering, I was saying to my husband, look at the snow is coming down so hard, and you guys came out. So that's the first step, some action that you thought, you know, this is a really bad day. We're kind of feeling low, and it's gray, and all the reasons we say this is a low point. It really says a lot for you that you're ready to make some kind of change that's proactive. But I want to, in conclusion, I want to thank a lot of the people that were involved in this show. And you know how they always say there's somebody behind the scenes. I first want to thank, and I know you guys know how dynamic he is. He turned out to not only be a former guest on my show, but he's now a great friend. But please help me thank David James, our DJ tonight. A whole lot more with sound and everything else, helping to try to get the show together. And then way behind the scene, you know, like the Wizard of Oz, he's way up there. Jurgen Tossman is the artistic director of the Bunbury Theater, and he's worked hard all day long to try to get all the sound and everything going for tonight. So please, let's thank. Then I want to thank Diane Kelton and Baptist East Milestone Wellness Center. They're our sponsor of this show, so let's thank Diane. And then all my performers, they were absolutely phenomenal. Were they not great? Was that so much fun? Jackson, my co-host, stand up. Is this an okay party? He drove all the way from Danville, Kentucky to come for this. And then last, but of course not least, to my guests, Carlos and Jennifer. Thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to tell you all, if any of you don't need to rush home, I know there's school tomorrow and different things where you can't, but I'm going to go, and different groups of us are going to go. There's a restaurant kind of just around the corner. When I went in there for the first time, I went, wow, I feel like I'm in New York. It's really cool. It's opened about 4 months ago. It's in the old Kentucky Theater, and that's called Theater Square Marketplace. So we're going to head over there, so if you'd like to join us for a bite to eat or a glass of wine or whatever, as soon as we kind of conclude in here, we're going to move out, and a group of us will be down in the